and welcome to all of our listeners and viewers around the country and around the world. Well, Amy, you've just returned last night from Haiti. You and a couple of the producers.
That's right. Sharif of Del Caduce and also Elizabeth Press worked with us. Kim Ives was working with us as well of Haiti Liberté.
Tell us some of what you saw firsthand.
Well, we're going to continue to bring these reports as we have through the week and encourage people to go to our website at democracynow.org. Also, Sharif was tweeting all through the period, giving people regular updates every single day. Because what has happened in Haiti has completely shaken not only the people of Port-au-Prince. You know, the epicenter is even outside of Port-au-Prince. It's in Léogâne, and tomorrow we're going to do a whole story on Léogâne. This is where supposedly Jean-Jacques Dessalines was married 200 years ago. It is a historic city. But what people are facing now, the amputations. I mean, as one representative of Doctors Without Borders has said, they haven't seen anything like this since the Crimean or the Civil War. And one of the stories we'll be bringing people is the first night we came, there was a kitchen tabletop amputation that was done. We sat and watched as doctors came from Denver Children's Hospital, and they performed this amputation that in most cases would have been unnecessary if the patient had received care at the beginning. The number of amputations without anesthesia. Now, let's remember this. It's not only amputations, but it's all operations. Doctors who are unable to get access, and it's amazing to see the influx of doctors from all over, among the many Haitian-American doctors who've come from our area in New York and New Jersey. I mean, to be in the...
That was an amazing story, the interviews yesterday with the various Haitian-Americans who had immediately flown down and got
That's
down
right.
there.
Any which way they have come to Haiti to help their people. And we shouldn't even say their people, because it's our people. It's everyone. And you have seen this tremendous effort. I mean, that is the good news. Global effort to get aid to Haiti. The problem, though, is the bottleneck. Oh, there is massive amounts of aid at the Port-au-Prince airport. As to how it's getting out is another question. Later in the broadcast, we're going to speak to one of the leading human rights attorneys in Haiti, who talked about the prison break. You know, after the earthquake, National Penitentiary, all the prisoners out. It's set for 800. It's 4,000 people are there. But he says 80% of them, and also the prisoners around Haiti, haven't even been charged. Right. And what's ironic is then the UN uses it, or the authorities in general, U.S., to justify not going to areas, saying that there's a security risk. One of our colleagues talked to a soldier who said, as he's getting out food to the people of Cité Soleil, oh, you know, these people are very peaceful, but we were told that prisoners had escaped. Well, we're going to really look more closely at this. But right now, Juan, we just want to go to our first story. This takes place yesterday, just as we were racing to leave Haiti. We were over at Matthew 25 House, which is a hospitality house, they call themselves. It actually previously had been used to take in people from other countries who had come to work with the different departments in Haiti, people all over, so that people didn't feel, Haitians, that they always have to come to the city, which goes back to Duvalier, that move into the city, and assembly workers, you know, being paid low wages, et cetera. But